is Nivedita Suri, and with the connection to the previous video about auto suggestions, I am here with a somewhat similar topic in this series, Mind Over Matter. Today, we delve deep into a topic that resonates with all of us, the immense pressure to be perfect in a world that never stops judging. So, grab a seat, relax, and let's dive into the heart of this matter. Other than the sphere of auto suggestion, let's come up with another sphere of self esteem, the sphere of heterosuggestions, which are the suggestions or rather the criticism we receive from others. Have you ever felt a stab of emotion when someone cruelly remarks on your appearance or body shape? Or perhaps you have been told to man up and suppress your feelings? These seemingly harmless comments can chip away at our self esteem and leave us questioning our worth. It's a relentless cycle that teenagers, high schoolers, and the Gen Z generation faces every day. From acing academics to excelling in extracurricular activities, from managing our relationships to conforming to societal expectations of masculinity and femininity, our lives are under constant scrutiny. We are expected to maintain an impeccable facade 24/7. But let me ask you, isn't it normal to feel overwhelmed in this pursuit of perfection? Isn't it natural to have our hearts pierced with a pain when someone body shames us in front of everyone? Isn't it normal to have moments of breakdown? Of course, it's totally normal. But what happens when this normality is dismissed, overlooked, and left unaddressed? It spirals into self hatred, self harm, and even depression. It paves the way for social anxiety and generalized anxiety disorders. These terms may sound heavy, but their consequences are weighty indeed. Let me introduce you to James, a teenager who loves writing poetry. Writing allows James to express the deepest emotions and connect with others on a profound level. However, they often face heterosuggestions that dampen their self-esteem. James decided to share the poetry at a school event, hoping to inspire others with their words. But instead of support and encouragement, they are met with dismissive remarks about the value of their art. Those hurtful comments strike a chord within James. They start questioning the worth of their creative expression and doubting their abilities as a poet. Heterosuggestions can be like daggers to our self-esteem. They come in the form of ridicule, judgment, or pressure to conform to conventional standards. They can make us doubt our talents, passion, and unique creative voices. James' experience is just one example of how these suggestions can impact us. Society often imposes narrow definition of what is considered valuable or worthy. During our teenage years, we find ourselves influenced by countless external factors. Peer pressure looms large. Societal expectations bear down upon us, and the constant comparison to others takes its toll on our self-esteem. We are constantly striving to match an idealized version of beauty, success, and popularity. And when we inevitably fall short, feelings of inadequacy and low self-worth set in. Imagine our minds as a big, wide playground filled with different voices. Now, imagine some of these voices turning into little party poppers. Let's call them negative Nancy's and downer Dons. These negative Nancy's and downer Dons are experts at raining on our parades. They make comments like, "You are not pretty enough," "You are not smart enough," or "You will never succeed." But hold on a second, these party poppers have a knack for making us feel down in the dumps. Their words can chip away at our self-esteem and impact our mental health. When we constantly listen to these negative heterosuggestions, they start playing tricks on our mind. They can lead to self-doubt, anxiety, and even feelings of unworthiness. But here's the thing. I'm not here to lecture you on how to stay motivated or become the epitome of perfection. No, my purpose is to understand your struggles and assure you that amidst this fast-paced world of relentless judgment from people who barely even know us, we must carve our moments of respite and embrace ourselves. So now, let's flip the script and introduce our superheroes, Positive Patties and Cheery Charlies. Positive Patties and Cheery Charlies are masters of uplifting vibes. They shower us with compliments like "You are awesome, you are unique, and you have got what it takes." When these positive heterosuggestion takes the center stage, they create a mental dance party of joy and self-empowerment. Positive heterosuggestions have a magical effect on our mental health. They boost our self esteem, enhance our confidence, and make us feel like we can conquer the world. When our safe spaces turn into the arena of terror, we must create our own safe space within ourselves. It's about finding beauty and strength in our imperfections and forging our own path through the minefield of bullies and societal pressures. So, let's embark on this journey together. Let's support each other, uplift one another, and celebrate our uniqueness. In a world that is constantly trying to shape us into its mold, let's break free and define our own versions of perfection. Remember, you are not alone in this. You are strong, you are worthy, and you have the power to rise above the noise. Let me assure you, your creativity, your voice, and your unique perspective matters. It's important to embrace and celebrate your expression, no matter what others may say. When we find communities that uplift and nurture our creativity, we can break free from the chains of heterosuggestions. By recognizing the impact of heterosuggestions, we can cultivate a culture that values and respects diverse forms of expression. Let's celebrate our artistic talents and allow our creativity to flourish. In conclusion, my dear friends, the journey of navigating self esteem and societal pressure may seem daunting, but remember that you possess an incredible strength within you. Embrace your imperfections, for they are the brushstrokes that paint the unique canvas of your being. Stand tall amidst the cacophony of judgments and let your authenticity and self love be the guiding lights in your life. Together, let's build a world where compassion replaces criticism, where acceptance triumphs over judgment, and where self worth is measured by the depth of our character rather than the external standards. We are all beautifully flawed, and it is in our vulnerability that we find our true power. Remember, you are worthy. You are enough and you have the capacity to rise above any challenge that comes your way. Believe in your innate strength, nurture your self esteem, and let the radiance of your authenticity illuminate the world around you. Until we meet again, keep shining and keep growing, and always remember that your mind truly has the power to conquer all the stands in its way.